Yes, I refused my injection. Not last Thursday, the Thursday before. Now, I wasn't being stubborn and purposefully defying the psychiatrist. I suffer from an extreme needle phobia. Now, I wasn't as, the needles in the bum terrify me stupid. I keep vomiting all my food up. I'm so frightened thinking of them. I was managing to cope with these injections in the arm, but the needle phobia was getting worse and worse every week till eventually last week, not last Thursday, the Thursday before, I was quite nice with the psychiatric nurse. I said, it's turning me into an alcoholic. Now, I know I've always liked to drink, but most times I only drink in the evening. I have a few glasses of wine or whatever and it relaxes me and I go to sleep. But I was getting up in the morning, and as soon as the shops are allowed to serve alcohol at 9 o'clock, this is when I was on injections, I was getting a bottle of wine, bringing it home, drinking it, and then I'd fall asleep for a couple of hours, and I'd wake up, go out and get another bottle of wine, fall asleep, and that was it. I was drinking wine and sleeping, and that was my life when I was on injections. I was getting so anxious. Now, I know I've always liked to drink, but I usually only drink in the evenings and to relax me before I go to sleep, And I was so terrified I couldn't open the door to the nurse. I got so worked up. And I explained to her, and she said she will get me some oral medication, but the psychiatrist is off sick, so she can't get me any. Anyway, they came round on Thursday, and I was explaining to the social worker, and I've got an appointment to see the doctor tomorrow. Now, as I've been telling you, I've been thinking of pyramids and triangles and stopping the voices. And Steve, my friend, is very impressed with me because when I was on the injections, he was having to do all my housework. Now, Steve, I know, I knew him at Brockhall. He was in my group. I'm just his pet charity case, I think. He told me that he'd given up his charity job at the homeless hostel to help me. He was doing all my housework for me when I was, he was horrified when he came round to see me, the state I was in. He's given up his charity job at the homeless hostel to help me. I'm just his pet charity case, really. I know, I like him. But, yes, he's been amazed since I come off the injections and I started getting rid of the voices, thinking pyramids and triangles. He's amazed he doesn't have to clean up for me anymore. I'm doing it myself. And the voices have stopped, and I'm doing all my housework, so there is no reason for them to section me. But I bet they will, just purely because of the fact I've been refusing the injections. So I may be gone for a while after tomorrow. I hope not, because Steve came round the other night, and he said he was going to come round tonight after work, and then he said he couldn't. He'd come round tomorrow night. Well, he said he'd ring me if he was coming round, but he didn't ring me, so I rung him and I said, look, I want to know whether to make you any tea or not. I said, I've got a big sirloin steak. I'm going to bang it with a meat tenderizer and share it between us. Are you coming home, or do you want me to eat it yourself? He said, well, I'll come tomorrow night and I'll bring a bottle of wine. So I hope they don't section me tomorrow, because, you know, Steve's coming round for tea. But I bet they will, just purely and merely because I've refused the injection, even though I kept telling these psychiatrists, you cannot stop my voices, only I can stop my voices. I don't want to stop them. I'll be suicidal if my voices stop. Now, you know, I have stopped them. I have stopped the voices, and I'm not suicidal. I've started feeling happy about myself, doing a bit of housework and cleaning up, and Steve's impressed with me that I'm cleaning up. So wish me luck tomorrow, that the psychiatrist doesn't section me just merely and purely because I've refused my injection. Because, you know, I am doing well and the voices have stopped. I've told them to stop. I keep thinking of a triangle in my head, which is a signal to the voices that I don't want them to speak to me. I'm busy. Anyway, bye YouTubers.